Welcome to another Prime Acoustic installation demo. In this video, we'll be covering Ecoscape's slat wall and ceiling panels, and how to apply them in your space. Slat panels offer a unique, refined aesthetic that is unlike standard acoustic panels and even act as a sound wave diffuser. Ecoscape's Prime Acoustics family of eco-friendly sound absorption panels are an ideal solution for anyone looking to reduce the effects of poor acoustics in public areas such as offices, bars and restaurants, schools, or commercial spaces. If you would like to learn more about the Ecoscape's product line, check out our introduction video at the link below. Before you begin, it's important to have a clear design plan to follow based on the level of treatment needed and/or based on the unique layout of your space. If you have not drafted out a treatment plan yet, we recommend using our Room Designer and Treatment Calculator apps to help you get started. Links to the apps are included in the video description. Should you need guidance at any stage of the install process, our team at primeacoustic.com is happy to assist, or get you in contact with a dealer or installer in your area. The first thing you'll want to do is ensure that your surfaces are clean, structurally sound, dry, and free of imperfections. After preparing the surface, we can remove the protective film over the slat pieces. Please note that all boxes should include 2 slat panels. These wood slats are precision cut, which may leave sharp edges. For this reason, gloves are highly recommended during installation. We also recommend adding a protective finish to the panels if possible. Something like wood oil is perfect as it protects and keeps the natural look and feel of the wood. Once this is applied, light dusting or vacuuming will prevent any dust buildup. If you choose to keep the panels without a finish, then a dry cloth can be used to wipe the panels down. In some instances, your installation may require you to cut the panels to fit them around outlets, vents, pipes, or other obstacles. If this is the case, please follow these next steps. If you do not need to make any cuts, feel free to skip ahead. Timestamps are included in the description below. Here's a look at the tools and materials required. Either a utility knife, a circular saw or a bandsaw, a straight edge guide, a measuring tape, and brad nails or staples. Consider which areas of the surface will contain the cut portions and try to apply the products as symmetrically as possible. It may help to measure and mark the space beforehand. We recommend a sharp fine-tooth saw or oscillating cutting tool to cut through the slats and felt when working widthways or horizontally. A utility knife can be used to cut through the felt lengthways or vertically. Once you've cut a section away from the panel, you may find you need to reinforce the connection between the PET panel and the wooden slats. We recommend brad nails or staples for this. After making all the necessary cuts, we can move on to installing the panel to the surface. This can be done in one of 3 different methods: gluing straight onto the surface, screwing the panels directly onto the surface, or screwing the panels into 2-inch wide furring strips. Here's how to complete each installation. Method 1. Gluing straight onto the surface. Here's what you'll need to apply using adhesive: clean gloves, a measuring tape, a ladder or scaffolding, either construction adhesive for permanent installation or silicone adhesive for semi-permanent installation, a drill or screwdriver, drywall screws or lath screws, and anchors if completing a ceiling installation. Next, spread the adhesive on the reverse of the panel, leaving 2 inches or 51 millimeters space around the edges. Adhere the panel to the surface, making sure the panel's weight is supported while the adhesive dries. Refer to the adhesive's instructions for timing. We recommend using a few drywall screws to hold the panel in place in addition to the adhesive. If installing onto ceilings, use drywall screws along with adhesive, and the appropriate anchors if not screwing into joists. Method 2. Screwing panels directly onto the surface. For screwing panels to the surface, you'll need the following tools and materials: a measuring tape, a ladder or scaffolding, a drill or screwdriver, drywall screws, 1x2 timber strips if required, and anchors for ceiling or plasterboard installation. Using black drywall screws, fasten the panel directly into the surface through the black PET panel backing. Be sure to place screws between the slats. We recommend a minimum of 20 screws per panel at approximately 9.6 inches or 24 millimeter intervals across the width, and 24-inch or 610mm intervals down the length of the panel. Please make sure to use the proper anchors if screwing into plasterboard. Follow the same method when installing into ceilings. Fasten the screws into the ceiling using anchors when not directly screwing into joists. Note, be careful not to over-tighten the drywall screws, as this will strip the hole's thread. Only tighten enough to hold the panel in place. Method 3. Screwing the panels into 2-inch furring strips. This method uses the same tools and materials as Method 2, but leaves an air gap behind the panel, providing additional sound absorption. We recommend installing 1x2 timber furring strips to the surface, fastening them into the studs at 23.5 inches or 600mm intervals. The panels can then be screwed directly into the strips through the PET panel, as per Method 2. Once panels are installed, they're easy to clean with any soft cloth, duster, or vacuum. Or if you'd prefer, you can use an oil-based wood cleaner to help keep the natural finish. And remember, if you need help at any stage of your install, our team at Prime Acoustic is available to assist. Or we can get you in contact with a dealer or installer in your area. Once again, we thank you for trusting Prime Acoustic for your acoustic treatment project. For other install videos, visit our YouTube channel, and for more product information and educational material, please visit primeacoustic.com.